There is only one truly serious philosophical problem: suicide. With this single, explosive sentence, the philosopher Albert Camus clears the table of all other debates. Forget about abstract questions for a moment. Before we can even begin to ask if science is true or if logic is reliable, we have to face a much more fundamental question. Is life actually worth living? In his famous essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, published in 1942, Camus isn't inviting us to despair. Instead, he's challenging us to figure out how to live a full life, even if we suspect it has no ultimate meaning or purpose. It's a guide to living without the crutch of easy answers or false hope. Camus points out that there are actually two ways to give up. The first is the one we all think of: physical suicide. He rejects this. He sees it as a surrender, a way of dodging the problem by simply ending the game. But there's a second, more subtle way to give up, which he calls philosophical suicide. This is what happens when we can't handle the idea of a meaningless universe. So we invent something to make us feel better. We might take a leap of faith, creating a god, an afterlife, or some future utopia to give our lives purpose. For Camus, this is a form of intellectual dishonesty. It's like cheating. He argues that true integrity means living in a state of revolt. This doesn't mean picking up a pitchfork. It means staying fully aware that life is absurd and meaningless, but choosing to live it with as much passion and intensity as possible anyway. We have to stare into the void and not blink. The perfect symbol for this idea is, you know the story. He has a king condemned by the gods to push a massive boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down every single time, for eternity. It sounds like the ultimate punishment, a portrait of total futility. But Camus asks us to look closer. He focuses on that moment when the boulder rolls back down the hill and Sisyphus walks after it. In that brief walk, Sisyphus is completely conscious of his fate. He knows his labor is pointless. He knows he'll have to do it all over again. And in that awareness, in that acceptance of his absurd reality without any illusions, he becomes greater than his punishment. He owns his fate. He is the master of his own struggle. This is why Camus concludes with the powerful line: one must imagine Sisyphus happy. His endless, repetitive task is transformed from a curse into a victory, a profound act of rebellion. It's a way of taking ownership of your life, no matter how absurd it seems. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, consider subscribing for more ideas that make you think.